Hey everybody, this is Watachee. People, my time's short on this earth, so it's time for me to. I'm going to dump some information on you. I'm going to dump some quick information on you. It's going to be short, sweet, and to the point. I have said in many videos, I have not paid or filed income taxes. And by now, I don't even know, it's got to be at least 15 years. I want to ask you people, out of all the taxes that you pay, have you ever heard of one being voluntary? Anybody? Have you ever heard of a tax being voluntary? Because as a citizen, you are a corporation. As a flesh and blood human being, it's a different story, folks. And as long as you claim to be a corporation, you will be held under maritime admiralty law. Constitutional law does not exist under law, and maritime admiralty law is law of the sea, not law of the land, law of the sea. Law of the land is God's law. In America, the Constitution bound the hands of the government and kept them from crossing any of God's laws. Now, all of the taxes that you guys pay, all of us pay, there's only one that's only voluntary. The rest of them you have no choice about. Sales tax, all the taxes that's attached to everything when you buy something. Permits, whatever you buy, if you want to build something on your property, in some cases, put up a fence in some cases, you got to get permits. That's permission. People, income tax is a voluntary tax. That's the only reason you're allowed to figure out what it is and file it and pay it. Now, if you had a lick of sense, you would have looked into the law years ago, because you've been paying this ever since the day you went to work. But none of you took the time to look into it. Me, I started reading the paperwork that I was filling out when I started every job. The W-2s. They give you every chance in the world to claim you're not a corporation. But you don't. You claim you are a corporation. You claim you have children under your corporation. You claim all the stuff they want you to claim to get you a tax break on your income. See, if you had read the laws and known you are a corporation, then you would have realized with a corporation, the income is anything over and above your operation. Anything that it costs you to operate is not income. But see, you guys don't know that because you don't care. You took your public school brainwashing and it sunk in deep, and that's all you needed. Why do you think your federal income taxes is done by you? Why? Why is that the only tax that they allow you to decide how much money you owe? Any thought about that? Anybody out there got any critical thinking capabilities left? Common sense capabilities left? This aggravates me to no end. You guys voluntarily admit that you are a corporation by admitting that your name in all capital letters is you. Even though when you went through your public school brainwashing, they never taught you to write your name in all capital letters. They taught you that is wrong. You know this, but your brainwashing refuses you to understand it. In the first place, folks, in 1871, the Act of 1871, it turned the entire country, land, government, and citizenry into corporations. In 1913, folks, they supposedly ratified into law the 16th Amendment. And none of you even understand what ratified into law means, or how many states need to be involved, or what the word pass, means. The definition to the word pass, folks, look it the fuck up. The vote that came in for the 16th Amendment it needed 32 states to vote in order to ratify into law or pass. Well, they didn't have 32 states vote in the first place. They had 9 vote for it, and I think it was 21 vote against it. You do the math, folks. They even plastered it into the newspaper all across the country that the income tax was passed upon. What does passed mean, folks? In English, pass means to go around. You see, at that time, they used words. Ratified means it was made into law, that it passed all the requirements in order for the 32 states to be involved, that it was ratified into law. When they plastered it into the newspapers that it was passed, the ignorant of the United States people took it that it was passed into law. And you all started voluntarily admitting that you have income, that you're a corporation with income. None of you even looked into the law, like I said. Because, see, under maritime admiralty law, corporations, the only income they have is anything over and above their operations cost. So if it costs a company $20 million a year to operate, unless they make $21 million a year, they have no income. But see, they don't explain that shit to you guys either, because it's not their job to explain the law to you. It's your job to figure it out. You didn't even look into it. You guys claim everything you make is income. And I can prove that wrong in a second. But I'm going to go along with it. You guys think everything you make is income. And as a corporation, you claim it when you file everything you make is an income. You file that. Because that's how dumb you are. You never read the law. You never studied it. You don't know what the law states. So you claim what you believe the law states. You see how foolish you are? I'm going to show you even how bigger a fool you are. But you claim everything you make is income, when all you really have to claim is anything over and above your operation cost. Now, your car, your house, your electric bills, your phones, everything you got, you could have claimed as operation. But you don't, because you're too damn stupid to understand the law. Too damn lazy to even read it. So you file every year. And once you file it, folks, once you go to H&R Block and they say, oh, we're going to get you back $300, that means you still claiming you're a corporation and everything you made was a profit. I done proved this shit, folks. The stupidest thing, and I'll get to that in a little bit, is today. But, folks, everything you make at your job is nothing more than a promissory note. It is not backed by any kind of gold, silver, platinum, oil, land, diamonds, or anything. What they pay you with is you are giving, it says it right at the top of the money, folks. It's a promissory note, federal promissory note. It's an IOU. You are not paid with any kind of real currency. You have no income. I don't care if they pay you $100,000 an hour. $1 isn't not an income. It is a promissory note that you can take to the company store and spend it. It is not currency. It is not money. It is not gold. It is not silver. So anything you buy with your promissory notes, you do not own. You did not buy, you did not use real money to pay for anything you have. Nothing. You own nothing because you never have been paid a real currency. Do you not understand the ignorance to your beliefs? Why do you think they can take it at the drop of a hat? You never paid for it. Nothing you have you ever paid for. You swapped an IOU to the company store, folks. But you claim you have income. You claim you make money, real currency, because they allow you to buy stuff from their company stores. They're real estate agents that own everything. You think because they allow you to rent shit from them, you own shit. And that's the truth. You own shit. You own nothing. And when you finally get all this reality into your... This is Satan's deception, folks. This is how they're going to keep you. This is how Satan's going to get you souls. You think you earn income. You think you earn money. You think you own shit. That is the biggest lie you ever believed. You have nothing more than I have. And I have nothing. I don't care how many houses, cars you own. You have nothing. Because they can take it any time they want to. If you have those things, you work for them. Rest assured of that. If you think you have real income, you are one of them. Believe it. This is Watachee with the real truth. And I ain't no damn truth channel. I am a follower of the way, which is knowledge. Believe it or not, folks, I don't have to worry about what you believe anymore. All I can tell you is what I know. Believe it or not, it's on you. That stuff that happened at ASU, college, with them young black girls. Just keep your division going. Keep it going. It's what I suggest to you. Keep your division going. You're not going to like what's coming. Make no mistakes, folks. God loves you, and so do I. Just thankful. Be thankful I'm not the one that gets to judge you. And I thank God I'm not the one that has to do that. You guys have done all this to yourselves. I still love you, though. But you won't listen. And I wasted my time. Love you guys.